वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति।
धन्यवादः महोदय, सम्यक् अस्ति। अस्तु, गतवर्गे वयं मध्यमपुरुषविषये किञ्चित् पठितवन्तः। प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा?
नास्ति।
अहं जानामि गृहकार्यं किञ्चित् अधिकमस्ति इति, but the topic was such that we had to do it, cover all those topics so as to get the concepts clear, especially the notion that the bhavat shabda is in prathama purusha is slightly different from our other languages, and to add to that we also have the yushmat shabda tvam yuvam yuyam iti. So to clarify those concepts and make sure that there is no confusion, we had to give slightly longer homework. That won't be a practice going forward. We'll try to find a balance.
No, it was a good revision also, because some of the earlier concepts also were there. Sa, Isha, all that, so we could recollect. I think it was useful homework, at least for me, a revision of the old things we learnt.
Astu, uttamam. That's a good way of looking at it. Astu. गृहकार्यस्य विषये प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा? न सन्ति वा?
महोदय,
वदतु महोदय.
I have that 3 words I couldn't get. Snasi, number 18. Snasi. The meaning is a tender. Snasi.
Snati. Oh, snanam karoti.
Snati.
Snati. Astu.
This meeting is being recorded.
Brahmasi.
Who has anybody done Snati? Vijay Dinan Mahoday, vadatu.
Yeah, I have done. Snasi is sna. The dhatu is sna. Sna. Half sa and sna.
Sna, yes.
Sna.
The dhatu is sna.
Sna.
Sna. I got it as sna in the
Ashtyayi, yes.
that website.
Ashtadhyayi va?
Yeah.
Anantaram?
Brahmasi.
Brahmasi is also Brahm. Brahm is there.
So there is an
Upavishati. Hold on.
So there is an easy way to validate whether our guess or whatever we find is correct or not, right? If you put in sna in Ashtadhyayi, it will give you the dhatu, the name of the dhatu, whether it is Parasmaipadi, Atmanepadi, and it also gives you the meaning. We know that snati, etc. means snanam, to do snanam.
When you go in, it will show these words. Yeah.
When you go in,
got a meaning as tendon, snasi. Tendon, Tendon.
Okay, I don't know where that is.
For the meaning, when I hunted Mahodaya, it said tendon, so I didn't know how to proceed.
Astu, chinta mastu. Now you know. Okay. Same way for Brahmati and the other thing.
No. Okay.
Can you still see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Astu.
Snasi. Snataha. Snata. Mahodaya. Thank you.
So what was the dhatu for Brahmati? Brahm, right?
Yes.
What was the third one?
Upavishati.
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 Wish. Wish. Upavishati.
Wish, yeah, wish.
So what was the special characteristic of that word?
Upa is the upasarga.
So upasarga is there. So wish, find out the lakara form of wish and then add that upa.
Correct.
Uttama. Anjula Mahodaya, any other?
Dhanyavada Mahodaya. That's good.
Anupama
Mahodaya, Viraj here.
Vadatu Mahodaya.
That Upavishati was interesting because wish meaning is to enter.
Okay.
Yeah, then I think with Upasarga meaning we just assumed it to be makes it to sit, right?
Yeah, as we have seen with Upasarga, that sometimes the meaning changes, sometimes the meaning is enhanced, and sometimes the meaning is opposite. Gacchati, agacchati, opposite. Vishati, enter, upavishati, enters near. So maybe enters near a chair. I don't know how you would look at it, but we have to look at the etymology of the word to understand it. But yeah, it is interesting. I agree.
Yeah, Nidra word, Nidra Shabdaha api, it took some time for me.
Yeah, that's right.
Dra Shabda. Dra Dhatu.
How are you determining the dhatu?
So what I do is I first look at the meaning. Okay. Most of the time from the meaning you are able to get the dhatu in that meaning dictionary, kosha, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I find out. I go put nidrati or whatever the word. Look at the meaning. In the meaning, the dhatu is coming. Then you go and validate it in Ashtadhyayi whether the dhatu is correct. Yeah.
Another way of doing it is through sanskritdictionary.com. If you type in the word in Sanskrita, Devanagari or English, it will give you the many details of that word. So this one was a Namapadam for Rama. So if you do Snati, hopefully it will give us. It will give the dhatu also. Atra pashyante. Sna iti dhatu.
Very nice.
So that is how I do it. I use sanskritdictionary.com. It will give you the dhatu for kriya padam or pratipadikam for nama padam, and then I plug it into indriya. So that is one way of doing. Another way is to do what Vijay Menon Mahodaya said, put it in kosha. Most of the time it will give you the upasarga and also the dhatu. It will say upa plus wish plus, and it will also give you the ending. Why it is a T? Why is it ending in T? Yeah, T.
Yes, yes.
So that's a good website.
Mahodaya, this is
What
Raghu.
is-
So the Sanskrit dictionary, so it will give dhatu of every word. So like guru, if we type, it will give.
It will give for most words, Mahodaya. Prayatnam karotu. If you run into issues, we'll talk.
Okay.
Astu, Mahodaya.
Prakshalayati. How would it?
वदतु वदतु भवान् कथं प्रयत्नं कृतवान्? How did you try? What did you get?
Like in this Sanskrit dictionary, then to write like I haven't done this one right now.
So it may not do because it has a upasarga, right? Shal,
Yeah.
shal is the dhatu to wash. Most likely kosha will have that.
But like it is in the beginning, it's pari, no? Like this.
Prakshalayati. So if atra pashyantu kshalayati iti api asti, so then that should give you a hint that there is an upasarga, then try kshalayati. Yeah, everything is not that straightforward. That was one of the reasons for giving this as a homework. Shala, atra asti. Artham pashyamaha. Washing, so that is good. Washing, cleaning. Shal iti dhatu asti. Then go type kshal in Indriya. You will get all the, or Ashtadhyayi. You will get the various. Clear, Mahodaya?
Yes. Dhanyawad.
So Anupama Mahodaya, you had also some words that you had trouble with. What were they?
The same Mahodaya. It was Prakshalayati, Upavishati. But now I know you have to separate the Upasarga and do it.
Astu. Agre Saramaha. अद्य वयं लोट्लकारस्य विषये किञ्चित् पठामः तस्मात् पूर्वं किञ्चित् पुनरवलोकनं कुर्मः We studied the Yushmat Shabda, Prathama Vibhakti forms were Tvam, Yuvam, Yuyam, right? And we also studied that Bhavat Shabda also indicates you, a Madhyama Purusha type of a word, but it is in Prathama Purusha. That's the difference we saw last time. Yes? Even though Bhavat Shabda indicates you or aap, nuvu, whatever, it is in Prathama Purusha. And Yushmat Shabda is the one that is actually in Madhyama Purusha. So Yushmat Shabda forms in Prathama Vibhakti, Tvam, Yuvam, Yuyam, you, you two, you all. Same way, Bhavat Shabda, Bhavan, Bhavantau, Bhavantah, Pumlinge, Bhavati, Bhavatyau, Bhavatyah, Strilinge. And associated with that, we also saw the Latlakara Rupani of Madhyama Purusha for the Yushmat Shabda. So for Pat, Pathasi, Pathatha, Pathatha, Vadasi, Vadatha, Vadatha, etc. So Si, Thaha, Tha. And the interesting thing was Asdhatu, Asi, Thaha, Tha. उत्तम प्रथमपुरुषे किम् अस्ति अस् धातोः रूपाणि
उत्तमपुरुषः स्तः सन्ति
अस्मि
अस्ति स्तः सन्ति
अस्मि सः सन्ति
उत्तमपुरुषे
अस्मि
अस्मि
स्वः
अस्वः अस्मः
अस्मि स्वः स्मः उत्तमम् उत्तमम् Lut Lakara is the same, very similar to Lat Lakara. Lat Lakara Vartamana Kala, Lut Lakara is
Bhavishyat Kala.
Bhavishyat Kala. So instead of Pathasi, Pathatha, Pathatha, we have Pathishyasi, Patishyatha, Patishyatha, Vadishyasi, Vadishyatha, Vadishyatha, ityadi. Again, the interesting dhatu is as dhatu. It is not ashyasi, ashyataha, etc. It is bhavishyasi, bhavishyataha, bhavishyatha. You will become, you too will become, you all will become.
That's the only exception, huh? That's the only exception one?
Mainly, there are many exceptions. Among the, so we are studying, we are only focusing on about 30 or 40 dhatus. There are like 2000 plus dhatus. For our level, we are considering maybe 30, maybe 40, not more than that. Let us first get all the concepts right, then we'll study about other dhatus. It's also because these are the ones that are primarily used more and more. And then when you add a upasarga in front, you'll have new forms. So if you study shal, then prakshalayati, it'll you don't need to learn the separate forms, but then that forms its own dhatu, etc. So lot lakara, does anybody remember what lot lakara indicates?
Agnya.
Agnya Prarthana.
Agnya Prarthana. Lat Lakara is Vartamana Kala. What is Bhavishyat Kala?
Lut Lakara.
Lut Lakara. Bhuta Kala?
Lang Lakara.
Uttama. Atra Pashyantu. This is a very famous shloka. Bhaja Govindam shloka. I think most of us know it by heart. Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshate Dukrum Karane. We hear it all the time, right? So, the word of interest for us is Bhaja. We will see why it takes this form and why we are studying or learning or reading about this shloka today. Let us do a couple of slides and then the meaning will become clear. So the Agna Prarthana forms that we saw was Pathatu, Likhatu, Khadatu, Khadantu, Kridantu, ityadi. And we said was Pathatu means you read or may you read. Agnya, you read. Prarthana, may you read or would you read. Please read. Ityadi. Right? So why Bhavan Pathatu? Bhavan is you, right? Why is Bhavan Pathatu?
Bhavan is a namapada.
We will come. We will answer that question in a minute. Let us look at the different rupas. But what I want to point out is I'm calling this that this is in the Prathama Purusha. Pathatu, Pathantu is in Prathama Purusha, but I'm saying you read. Why?
Agnya.
Yeah, did you all understand the question? I'm saying Pathatu means you read, but I'm saying this is
Agnya.
One reason because it's Bhavan, mother.
Ah,
Bhavan.
because it's a Bhavat Shabda. Bhavat Shabda is always in Prathama Purusha. That's the reason. So Purusha of the Karta and the Purusha of the Kriya Padam should match. Remember, Saha Karoti, Aham Karomi. So we cannot say Saha Karomi or Aham Karoti. We have to match the Purusha of the Karta with the Purusha of the Kriya Pada. And in the last class, we said the Bhavat Shabda is in Prathama Purusha. And that is why Bhavan Pathatu. Even though the meaning is you read in English, in Sanskrita, Aap Padhiye, like that. But Pathatu is in Prathama Purusha. Is that clear? If not, tell me. I will try to explain it in another way. This is one of those topics where you either get it immediately or it will take time. So ask me. We will try to find a way to understand this in different ways. Spashtam.
Bhanu Mahodaya, what is the Dvitiya Madhyama Purusha for this one, Bhavan Shabda? Bhavat Shabda. Sorry, not Madhyama.
Tvam. No Bhavan Shabda, no. It is Tvam.
No, I think.
Yushman.
No, hold on. So Bhavat Shabda is a Nama Padam. So it will not have Purusha, right? What are you trying to ask, Mahodaya?
No, I was just wondering, that first person, third person, and Uttama Purusha, that part, right? So
Bhavan is the Prathama Purusha. Like Saha, Sa, Mahila, Purushaha, like that. Uttama Purusha, Saha, Ityadi. Sorry, Prathama Purusha. Prathama Purusha. Okay, we will look at examples. It will become clear. I think I understand what you're saying. Okay. Bhavan,
is it like this, Mahodaya? Is it like this that Bhavan is in Prathama Purusha, but which can be used to address a Madhyama Purusha?
Which can be not address, but give the meaning of a Madhyama Purusha.
Madhyama Purusha.
Bhavan Pathatu, you read or may you read. Would you please read? Like that. So the way Jay Kumar Mahodaya taught us is, so he goes to the ashrama, right? And in the ashrama, lot of Swamijis come. So you don't talk to a Swamiji like you would talk to a normal person. You would use some extra respect. So you don't say, Swamiji, come and eat. In English, that's the only way, or that's one way to say it. But because they all have a lot of respect for the Swamiji, they don't say, Swamiji, come and eat. So they will say, would Swamiji like to eat? So they are making, even though they are talking to the Swamiji directly face to face, they are not saying, would you like to come and eat? They will say, would Swamiji like to come and eat? As if it's a third person, right? Would Swamiji like to eat? They are not addressing, they are addressing the Swamiji, but they are not saying, would you like to eat? They will say, would the Swamiji like to eat? As if they are talking about some other person. But they are talking to that Swamiji who's in front of them, and they are addressing him only. So there are certain notions in our languages and in our culture where We don't, for respected people, for elders, we don't directly say, would you want to do it? Would, so we use a third person form, right? It's a cultural thing more than anything. And it exists in other cultures also. So if you go to a fancy restaurant in the US or somewhere else, they don't say, what would you like to eat? So if they're talking to me, if the waiter comes to me and says he wants to take my order, he won't say, what do you want to eat? He would say, what would the gentleman like to eat today? He's talking to me. He can, if you go to a normal restaurant, the waiter will say, what do you want to eat? But if I go to a fancy restaurant, a 5-star restaurant, the waiter will not address me directly. He won't say you, because it's considered disrespect. He would say, what would the gentleman like to eat? Or what would the lady like to eat? And I'm sure we've seen all of these in movies and all of that, right? So it is like that. Bhavan Pathatu. May you read, or you read. But Bhavat Shabda is in the Prathama Purusha for that reason. So even though it conveys the meaning of Madhyama Purusha, you, and in the last class we said Bhavat Shabda is culturally used for expressing respect, like in Hindi. It is in Prathama Purusha. So even though it conveys the meaning of Madhyama Purusha, it is used, or it is in Prathama Purusha. Spashtam va? Prashnaः santi va?
No, clear.
Astu. So unless you give me feedback, I won't know whether what I said makes sense or not. So Bhavan Pathatu, Bhavantau Pathatam. We studied Pathatu and Pathantu previously. So in Ekavachana, Vivachana, Bahuvachana. Bhavan Pathatu, Bhavantau Pathatam, Bhavantaha Pathantu. Bhavati Likhatu, Bhavatyau Likhatam, Bhavatyah Likhantu. So Pathatu, Pathatam, Pathantu, Likhatu, Likhatam, Likhantu, Khadatu, Khadatam, Khadantu, Kridatu, Kridatam, Kridantu, ityadi. So Ekavachana 2 ending, Dvivachana tam ending, Bahuvachana antu ending. So for the different types of dhatus, Pathatu, Pathatam, Pathantu, ityadi. Drush dhatu. It's one of those words that is not very apparent. Aham pashyami. You would think that the dhatu is pash, but dhatu is drush. So in the lot lakara, the forms will be pashyatu, pashyatam, pashyantu, not drushyatu, drushyatam, drushyantu. Kuru, kru dhatu, karotu, kurutam, kurvantu. And the karotu has an alternate form of kurutat. Gam dhatu, gachhatu, gachhatam, gachhantu. As dhatu, astu, or alternative form is tat, tam, santu. We are all familiar with the word astu, right? Astu means
Okay.
may it be, let it be so. That is also
It is or
asti is it is, astu, let it be, may it be, or more colloquially nowadays we are using it to indicate okay. But the actual meaning is let it be, may it be, let it be so, like that. So how can we use it in sentences? Saha pathatu. Remember, we are still studying Prathama Purusha. So, Saha is Prathama Purusha. He, right? Saha is he. Saha pathatu. May he read. Prarthana. Let him read. Agnya. So, Lot Lakara is Agnya Prarthana, right? May he read. Let him read. Balika vadatu. May the girl speak or let the girl speak. Sa pariksham likhatu. May she write the exam or let her write the exam. Balakaha gruham gacchatu. May the boy go home or let the boy go home. Ityadi. Prashnaha santi va? Is this clear?
So, Bhanu Mahoday, Balaka Graham Gachatu, boy go home also can be same way, right?
Boy go home means?
We are telling the boy go home. We can't say.
You can say. It means Bhavan, there Bhavan is implied. Hey Balaka, Bhavan Gruham Gachatu. So you are addressing the boy directly. Satya. But Balakaha Gruham Gachatu is you are telling somebody else or you are asking somebody else or you are commanding somebody. Let the boy go home. He has finished everything in the class. The school is over. Let the boy go home. Why do you want to keep him in the school? Or the parent will ask the teacher, may the boy go home. School, 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock, the school is over. May the boy go home now. Do you need anything else from him? But if you are talking to the boy directly, then you will say, hey Balaka, Bhavan Gruham Gachatu. So there Bhavan is implied. Gruham Gachatu. We can simply say Gruham Gachatu.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah.
Mahodaya, there is no link bheda here, yeah?
Uttama Prashna. This is a Kriya Pada. So there is no Linga Bheda. Saha Pathati, Sa Pathati, Latlakara form. Saha Pathati, Sa Pathati, Mahila Pathati, Purusha Pathati. It's always Pathati only, right? No Linga Bheda. Same way,
Yes.
It's a Lakara. It happens to be a Lot Lakara. That's why no Linga Bheda.
Okay. Dhanyavad.
Anya Prashnaha Santi va? I'm happy to spend as much time as you want on this. It is a slightly confusing topic. It takes a little bit of time to let it sink in, or it takes time to sink in. So ask questions as we do the abhyasas. Stop me anytime to ask questions. Let us do some abhyasas. Remember this, we are still in Prathama Purusha. So Saha, Sa, Chhatraha, Mahila, etc. Astu, Bhavani Mahoday, Krupaya Karotu, Karta, middle box is Karma, last box we have given the Dhatu, you have to do the Lot Lakara.
Chhatraha Abhyasaha Likatu.
Abhyasaha va Abhyasam va?
Abhyasam.
Why Kim? Why?
Because I mean it's Abhyasaha is the object.
Abhyasam Karma Padam.
Karma Padam, yeah.
This box has Karta, this is Karma, this is Kriya. So you have to convert this form into the Karma form, right? So Chhatraha Abhyasam Likhatu.
Sam Likatu.
What is the meaning?
Student writes the exercise.
Writes what? Likhati means
Oh no,
right.
so student, student write.
Atra pashyatu.
Student, student may you write. May you write.
May the student.
May the student write the exercise.
May the student write.
Student write the
Pariksham
exercise.
likhatu. May she write the exam or let her
Yeah.
write the exam. So, Chhatraha abhyasam likhatu. May the student
write the exercise.
Abhyasa or let the student write the abhyasa. Prarthana. Let him please write the abhyasa. But if you are talking directly to the student and saying you better write the exam, Agnya, write the abhyasa. Hey Chhatra, Bhavan abhyasam likhatu. There Bhavan is implied because you are addressing a boy, a pullinga. Abhyasam likhatu. If you are addressing the boy directly, abhyasam likhatu, which is the form, which is what we have studied previously. That is still valid, nothing wrong with that. But there we were addressing somebody and asking them to do it. Since we hadn't studied Bhavan means you and all of that, and it will be in Prathama Purusha and all of that, we just learned that one simple form. Bhavan abhyasam likhatu. You write the abhyasa. Now we are expanding what we learned and learning the full impact of this. So, Chhatraha abhyasam likhatu. Let the boy write the abhyasa. So, if you are telling somebody, so if the father is telling the or the teacher is telling the other student, maybe they are disturbing this chhatra. So the teacher is telling the other chhatras, other students, Chhatraha abhyasam likhatu. May this student write the abhyasa or let this student write the abhyasa. Is the distinction clear? Anybody have questions about the distinction?
Bhavan is usually used with respect. It's used to address the person with respect.
Satyam. So, Prashna.
Am I audible?
You are breaking up, Mahoday.
Bhavan is usually used with respect, right?
Satyam.
So when you address a small boy, do you need to use Bhavan?
See, that's just a cultural notion. You don't need to use it. You can use it.
Okay.
We will see. We will see. We will study the Madhyama Purusha form next, where you don't need to do that. So if the student is younger to you, it's a boy that you are addressing, instead of likhatu, it will take a different form because it will be in the proper Madhyama Purusha form. So Bhavan indicates a Madhyama Purusha meaning, but it's in the Prathama Purusha. So that is why we are studying it like this.
Dhanyavad.
अस्तु भवानी महोदय द्विवचनं बहुवचनम् अपि करोतु कृपया
छात्राः छात्रौ अभ्यासं लिखताम् छात्राः अभ्यासं लिखन्तु.
Meaning?
May two students write the exercise.
Or
may
let-
all students write the exercise.
Or let them write.
Or let 2 students write the exercise and let all students write the exercise.
उत्तमम्. उषा महोदय.
Mahila Satyam Vadatu. So may the lady tell the truth.
उत्तमम्.
Or let the lady tell the truth.
उत्तमम्.
So 3 would be Mahile Satyam Vadatam and Mahilaha Satyam Vadantu.
उत्तमम्. उत्तमम्. कविता महोदय. कविता महोदय अस्ति वा? न श्रूयते महोदय. आर् यु टाकिङ्ग्? अस्तु. मञ्जुला महोदय.
Yesha. Shall I take the next one or anything?
No. Let's go in an order. Eshaha.
Yeshaha. Phalam. Phalam. Khadatu.
Eshaha phalam khadatu. Meaning?
The person who is close by, may he eat the fruit.
Or let him eat the fruit.
Let him.
उत्तमं. द्विवचन बहुवचन?
एषः एषः एषौ एषाः.
सः तौ ते. तो एषः एतौ एते.
एषः एतौ एते.
एतौ
एषः एतौ
फलं
खादतु.
खादताम्. उत्तमम्.
खादताम्. एते फलं खादन्तु.
May these 2 men the fruit, may or let these 2 eat the fruit, and may all of them or let all of them eat the fruit. उत्तमम्. उत्तमम्. श्रीविद्या महोदय.
भवती जलं पिबतु.
Meaning?
May let this girl or woman, may you, addressing a girl, may you drink water.
Or you drink the water.
You drink the water, addressing a girl or a woman. Bhavatyau jalam pibatam. Bhavatyah jalam pibantu.
उत्तमम्. उत्तमम्. रोहिणी महोदय. एषा
फलं खादतु.
That is over. Pick something else.
Okay. Yes. Yesha पाठं पठन्तु.
एकवचनम्. एषा एकवचनं. पठतु.
पठतु. Right. Sorry. एषा पाठं पठतु.
What is the meaning?
Let her learn the lesson.
Let her study the lesson.
Let her study the lesson.
or may she study the lesson. Addressing or talking about somebody who is close to the speaker.
Yes. Esha. Ete. Ete patam patatam. Etaha patam patantu. Patantu.
Uttama. Uttama. Hemanti Mahode. Antimam karotu.
Bhavan Gramam Gachatu. You go to village. May you go to village.
You go to the village. May you go to the village.
Bhavantau Gramam Gachatam. And Bhavantaha Gramam Gachantu.
Uttamam. So that was Prathama Purusha. Any questions? Pathatu, pathatam, pathantu, likhatam, likhantu, ityadi. Any questions? Astu. Then let us look at Madhyama Purusha. This may answer Rohini Mahodaya's question and Viraj Mahodaya's question. So Madhyama Purusha is Tvam, Yuvam, Yuyam. You, we are talking about you. You, you two, you all. So the low Tlakara form will be Patha, Pathatam, Pathasa. So Tvam Patha. May you read. Yuvam Pathatam. May you two read, or you two read. Agnya. Yuyam Pathata. You all read, or may you all read. So here it's the actual Madhyama Purusha. In previous slides, when we use Bhavan or Bhavati, it's the Prathama Purusha form. But because this is Prathama Purusha, we could also use Saha, Balika, Sa, Balakaha, etc. Here, Tvam, it's Madhyama Purusha, so it always addresses somebody who you are talking to. So, Tvam Patha, you read. The teacher is telling the students, Tvam Patha, you read. Yuvam Pathatam, you two students, you read. Yuyam Pathata. When the teacher is addressing many students, he or she will say, you all read, or may you all read. And because this is Madhyama Purusha, it is only Tvam, Yuvam, Yuyam as the Karta. It cannot be anything else, right? So, Tvam Vada, may you, no, this should not be read, speak. Yuvam Vadatam, may you to read, or you to read, you to speak. And Yuyam Vadata, you all speak, or may you all speak. Likewise, Tvam Likha, Likha, Yuvam Likhatam, Yuyam Likhata. So, Patha, Pathatam, Pathata, Vada, Vadatam, Vadata, Likha, Likhatam, Likhata. Patha, Pathatam, Pathata, Likha, Likhatam, Likhata, Vada, Vadatam, Vadata, Drush Dhatu. Pashya, Pashyatam, Pashyata. So if you look at the pattern, in Prathama Purusha we had Pathatu. So in Madhyama Purusha the two goes away. Pathatu becomes Patha, Likhatu becomes Likha, Vadatu becomes Vada, etc. And Dvivachana we had Pathatam. So instead of Tam, it will become Tam, Pathatam, Likhatam, Vadatam, etc. And Pathantu will become Pathata. So it will just have the Ta ending. Pathata, Likhata, Vadata, etc. And as we saw in Prathama Purusha, the Drush Dhatu will, the Lakara forms will be Pashya, something. So Pashya, Pashyatam, Pashyata. And in Ekavachana, it takes an extra form or an optional form, Pashyatat. So, Tvam Pashya, you see. Yuvam Pashyatam, you to see or may you to see. Pashyata, may you all see or you all see. So in Bhagavad Gita, in the initial slokas itself, we encounter a shloka that has Pashya. Does anybody remember that?
Pashya Pandava Putranam.
Pashya etam Pandaputranam.
Acharyam Mahatim Chamum. Pashyetam Pandaputranam Acharyam Mahatim Chamum. I forget the second line. Acharyam Mahatim Chamum. Drupada Putrena.
Tava Shishyena
Dhimatam.
So there Pashyetam, Pashya etam. Pashyetam is Pashya etam. So there Duryodhana is telling, look at the army that your student has built, this Chamu, this army that your student has amassed here. So Pashya, Tvam Pashya, you look or may you look. So please look. So that is what Duryodhana is telling to his guru. Pashyetam, Pashya etam. You see, you look.
The entire shloka is like this, Mahodaya. I just remembered. It is Pashyetam Panduputranam Acharyam Mahatim Chamum Vyudham Drupada Putrena Tava Shishyena Dhimatam.
Sasyam, Uttamam. So in the last class, we had this discussion about whether Bhavan is always used for respect and Tvam is used for people younger to us or not. And I said we will encounter many shlokas in Bhagavad Gita and Ramayana where Tvam is also used to address somebody who is elder to us or who is respectful. And so Tvam should not be considered as disrespectful. It is just a cultural context. It's what time period we are living in. So Duryodhana, for all his faults, he would never disrespect his teacher, right? Nowhere in Mahabharata it says Duryodhana was disrespectful towards his teacher. But here in this shloka he says, Tvam Pashya, Pashya etam, Tvam Pashya. Pashya is Madhyama Purusha. So the only karta there can be Tvam. So he says, Tvam Pashya, you see. So is he being disrespectful there? No. It's just in that, in those times, Tvam was also used just like in English. In English, whether it's a teacher, whether it's a boy, whether it's a elderly woman, husband, wife, whatever, independent of the relationship, in English, you just means you, right? There is no disrespect intended when we address our teacher as you. So like that, in those times, Tvam was used interchangeably with Bhavan, and it was not disrespectful. So in our modern context, we have made that distinction. Bhavan is respectful and Tvam is used for somebody younger to us or one who is very familiar to us. But like we discussed last time, these things depend on the time, culture, etc. So let's not put too much emphasis on Bhavan is only respectful, Swam is not respectful, etc. They both mean you, and historically it has been used interchangeably, Swam and Bhavan. Clear?
Bhanu Mahoday? Is this what Bhaja Govindam is, right? Bhaja means you. They are saying this.
Uttamam. Let's go back. Uttamam.
And Mahodaya, ek prashnam asti. Us, how do you use, like what context? In Lot Lakara, us, what would be the context like?
Tvam Vaidhyah Stat, may you be a doctor, or let you be a doctor. So maybe the parent is hoping their son becomes a doctor. May you be a doctor.
Okay.
Prarthana. May you grow up to be a doctor, like that. Us means to be, right?
Okay.
And like that.
Dhanyawad Mahodaya.
So Sandeep Mahodaya brings up a good point. So he recognized the pattern. So Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate. So Sandeep Mahodaya, what do you think it means?
May we Moodmate, I think we are Moodmate. May we Bhaja, pray or worship Govindam. Either maybe or he is commanding us to do that. To make sure we pray. Yeah.
We is Uttama Purusha.
Oh, you, sorry. You, sorry, may you. So it is pointing individually to each one of us.
You.
Ekvachana. Yeah.
Ekavachana. Madhyama Purusha. You. You do bhajana of Govinda. Bhaja means do bhajana. You. You, O Mudhamate. So Mudhamate means you dumb fellow.
Dumb fellow.
One who has no brains. So there it cannot be prarthana. It can only be ajna. You fool. Do bhajana of Govinda. Do bhajana of Govinda. Do bhajana of Govinda. Does anybody remember the context in which Adi Shankaracharya said this?
Yeah, when an old man is doing the counter, doing the tables, he tells him that no, instead of saying Govinda, you are.
No. In his old age,
grammar. That's why
he is emphasizing on learning grammar, and he is teaching grammar. And Dukring Karane is a typical grammar pattern. So he is trying to remember. So he is saying, he is telling in the context of this person is, wasting his time learning the grammar instead of, chanting the name of the Lord.
Sasyam. So he encounters an old man who is a Samskrita teacher, who's still trying to remember Dukkurum. That's a Samskrita pattern or whatever. It doesn't matter in this context. So at that age also, he's trying to memorize or remember whatever Dukkurum means, so that he can earn some more money or he can get more students. So when Adi Shankaracharya sees this, he gets very angry and says, instead of, hey Mudhamate, you fool, Samprapte Sannihite Kale, your time to go is approaching. He's an 80-plus-year-old man. So when the time to go is nearby, nahi rakshati Dukrum Karane. By doing Dukrum, it won't protect you. That's why Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. Do the bhajana of Govinda. Remember Krishna. Stop wasting your time learning or revising grammar at your age. Remember Krishna, or do the bhajana of Krishna.
So is this Samprapte Sanhite the Visheshana of Kale?
Satyam. it's something called Sati Saptami. We will study that in a much more later time. But yeah, these are Visheshan of Kale in that time or at that time. At the time of the death approaching you, doing dukrum is not going to help you. The only thing that will help you, you fool, is doing Govindam Bhaja, or you do the bhajana of Govinda.
Okay, what form is this Karane?
That's a much very so it's actually a karta form. Dukrum karane rakshati. This is karta, this is kriya. Dukrum karane rakshati.
Rakshati is the kriya. Okay.
Rakshati is kriya. Dukrum karane is actually karta. It's a much more advanced form. So let's not worry about it right now.
Okay.
Essentially, it's a karta. So clear. Now does that shloka fall into context for all of you? From a Samskrita perspective, I'm sure all of you know from a from the normal other perspective. From a Samskrita perspective, bhaja, you do the bhajana. Let us do Ramesh Mahodaya, vadatu.
Mahodaya, namo namo.
Varalakshmi Mahodaya, कृपया mute.
Yes. Dhatu. Which one, sir?
No, please mute yourself. There's a background noise coming from you.
Okay.
Dhanyavada.
How it got unmuted, I know.
Chinta mastu. Ramesh Mahodaya, pruchhatu.
Mahodaya, संप्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले विग्रहवाक्यं संप्राप्ते सति सन्निहित कालं वा?
Kim Mahodaya? That's an advanced topic. Let's take it up after the class. Let's focus on this. I will explain what this means after the class. The only relevant portion is the bhaja here for us.
अस्तु महोदय, अस्तु.
कक्षानन्तरं पृच्छतु, I will explain. अस्तु रमेश महोदय, भवानेव करोतु. छात्रः मध्यम नहीं क्षम्यतां, मध्यमपुरुषः.
त्वम् अभ्यासं लिख. You may write the abhyasa.
द्विवचनं बहुवचनं?
युवाम् अभ्यासं लिखताम्. यूयम् अभ्यासं लिखता.
It's not likatam, it's likatam. Likatam, likata. Likatam would be in prathama purusha. So likatam, likata.
Likatam, likata.
अस्तु, धन्यवादः महोदय.
धन्यवादः.
अनुपम महोदय, अनन्तरं करोतु.
त्वं चलचित्रं पश्य. युवां चलचित्रं पश्यतं. यूयं चलचित्रं पश्यत.
अर्थं, what is the meaning?
May you watch the movie?
Or you may watch the movie.
You may watch the movie. You too may watch the movie. And yuyam would be you all may watch the movie.
Or You watch the movie. Agnya is also fine. You watch the movie. So if the teacher is showing a documentary of something, so you'll say, Pashya, watch what I'm showing you. Like that.
Astu Mahoday.
Uttamam. Sri Vidya Mahoday. Did you do this, Mahoday? I'm sorry. Did you get a turn already? I forget.
Yes.
I will come to you again then. Varalakshmi Mahoday. Varalakshmi Mahoday अस्ति वा? अस्तु. Sudha Mahoday, did you get a turn?
No, I didn't.
Tvam, myself, sir. Don't you hear me, sir?
No. There is
Banu Mahodaya.
There is a lot of background noise, Mahoday. I wanted you to do it, but there is a lot of background noise. Can you please mute your... Kshamyatam. It's very... I can't hear what you're saying. Sudha Mahoday, did you get a turn?
No, I didn't get a chance.
Vadatu Mahoday.
Tvam gramam gaccha.
Tvam gramam
Gaccha. Yuvam gramam gacchata. Gacchatam. Yuyam gramam gacchata.
Artham, meaning?
You may go to the village. You too may go to the village. You all may go to the village.
It can be Agnya also. You go to the village.
Yeah. You go to the village. You too go to the village. You all may go to the village. You all go to the village.
So we have to remember both the Agnya and Prarthana. It's not just request always. Viraj Mahoday.
Tvam jalam piba.
Meaning?
You drink water.
Or may you drink water.
Yeah. Yuvam jalam pibatam. Yuyam jalam pibata.
Uttamam. Prashant Mahoday.
From Salam Khadat. No, Khad.
No, Khad. Khada. This is Khad. Halanta is there, right? So that is Khad. If there is no Halanta in Sanskrit, you have to say the full form. Otherwise, you are saying the Dhatu. You can't use the Dhatu directly. So this is Patha, this is Patha. So this has a Halanta, so you have to break it. Here, there is no Halanta, so you have to say the full thing. What else?
Tvam Phalam Khada. Tvam Phalam, sorry. Yuvam Phalam Khadatam. Yuyam Phalam Khadat.
Khadata.
Khadata.
Khada, khadatam, khadata. Uttama.
Khadata.
Vijay Sundaram Mahodaya.
Astu. Tvam satyam vada. Yuvam satyam vadatam. Yuyam satyam vatata.
Vadata. Meaning?
You speak the truth. You both speak the truth. You all speak the truth. And may you speak the truth. May you too speak the truth. May all you speak the truth.
Uttama. Is this clear? Any questions before we go to Uttama Purusha? So same thing in Uttama Purusha also, just the forms are different. So in Uttama Purusha, the karta will be aham, avam, vayam. So the lot lakara forms are pathani, pathava, pathama. Aham pathani, avam pathava, vayam pathama. May I read, may we two read, or may we all read, or let me read. Request, let me read. Let the two of us read. Let all of us read. Like that. Aham vadani, let me speak, or may I speak. Avam vadava, may we two speak. Let us two speak. Vayam vadama. Aham likhani, avam likhava, vayam likhama. So pathani, pathava, pathama, vadani, vadava, vadama, likhani, likhava, likhama. So ani, ava, ama. Those are the endings. Again, our friend Drush Dhatu, Pashyani, Pashyava, Pashyama. Kru Dhatu, Karavani, Karavava, Karavama. So it is not Karoni or Karani, Karama, Karava, Karama. It is Karavani, Karavava, Karavama. And then Gam Dhatu, Gachani, Gachava, Gachama. May I go, or let me go. Let the two of us go. May the two of us go. May all of us go. Let the two of us go, etc. As dhatu, asani, asava, asama. May I be, let me be. May we two be, let the two of us be. Asama, may we all be, let us all be. Prashnaha santi va?
Bhanu Madhya, I have a question.
Pruchhati.
So in Sahanavavatu, when we are talking about both of us, there is Sahanavavatu and Sahaviryam Karvavahe. So Karvavahe is there, but Sahanavavatu is different. So
So Karavavahai, that's a Vidhiling Lakara, that's a different Lakara. We will study that in a later class.
Okay.
Two, Sasyam. So, Pathatu, Sahana, Vavatu, may the two of us. There, it's a lot Lakara. Vavahai, that's a different Lakara form. We will study that in the next year.
Okay. Okay.
अस्तु भवती एव करोतु आरम्भं करोतु एतत् अभ्यासं माधुरी महोदय भवती करोतु
अहम् अभ्यासं खादामि अभ्यासं sorry अहं फलं खादामि आवां फलं खादाव
वदानि वदाव वदाम
अहं वयं फलं खादाम
अर्थं
may I eat fruit?
Or
may both of let me eat fruit. Let both of us eat fruit, or may both of us eat fruit, and may we eat fruit, or let us eat fruit.
उत्तम उत्तम हर्ष महोदय
अहं सत्यं वदामि आवां सत्यं वदाव वयं सत्यं वदाम let me speak truth or may I speak truth? Let both of us speak truth. Let all of us speak truth.
Let or may. Uttamam.
Bhanu Mahaday, can I try?
Prayatnam karatu, Bhanu Mahaday.
Aham gramam gachani. Avam gramam gachava. Vayam gramam gachama. So the meaning, may I go to the village?
Or let me go to the village.
Or let me go to the village. May we go to the village.
Satya. Dvivachana and Bhavachana, it's two and many. Uttama.
Yeah, maybe and may. All of us go to. Dhanyavad.
Sandeep Mahodaya.
Aham jalam pibani. Avam jalam pibava. Vayam jalam pibama. Meaning, let me drink water, or may I drink the water? Let the two of us drink water, or may the two of us drink water? And let all of us drink water, or may all of us drink water.
Uttama. So, prashnaha santi va? It's a slightly difficult topic. I'm hoping that it's clear. If there are questions, please ask.
Bhanu Mahodaya, will we learn? We have learned 5 lakara from 4 till now.
4.
Will we learn more, or is it 4?
It's only for year 1.
Year 1, 4. So basically, 4 into table 9, table of 9 for each dhatu. Right? That's what we have to be able to grasp finally. Correct?
Correct.
Like 7 into 3 is for all nam pada, so dhatu pada is 3 tables, 4 tables. Yeah, 3.
Sasyam. 4 into 9, 36. Namapada 7 or 8 depending.
8
into times 3, 21 or 24. So that's the difference between English and Samskrita. In Samskrita, both the Namapadas and the Kriyapadas, they change forms based on Vachana, Linga, Bhutakala, Bhavishyat etc. Whereas in English, we add more words. In Hindi also, we add more words before or after. And in other languages like Telugu or Kannada, it's a mixture of both. Some words will change form, some words will take extra words. But in Samskrita, it's special. The same word changes form. And that is why sometimes Samskrita seems confusing. But once you get the hang of it, it's very easy because it follows a pattern. The same pattern for most of the time, and there are exceptions, of course. So that's the essential difference. Anye prashnaha santi va? Astu, prashnaha na.
That abhyasa we didn't complete actually, no?
Which one, Mahodaya?
The one we were doing. There were first 2 words nobody used.
Abhyasam, somebody used. Chalachitram, somebody, no? Karat.
Okay. Aham chalachitram pashyani. Avam chalachitram pashyava. And vayam chalachitram pashyama.
Mastu, uttamam. Varalakshmi Mahodaya. Hopefully, there is no background noise. Try the last one.
Okay. Aham gramam gachani. Avam gramam gachava. Vayam gramam gachama.
उत्तमम्। धन्यवादः महोदय। If there are no other questions, let's cover one easy and very small topic since we have 10 more minutes.
Mahodaya, this lot lakara will come only in Vartamana Kala, right?
No. Lot lakara. So, okay, good question. So, Bhutakala, Bhavishyat Kala, and Vartamana Kala, Lang Lakara, Rut Lakara, and Lat Lakara, respectively, they indicate time. They indicate a Kala. But Lot Lakara has nothing to do with Kala. It is a Bhava. Or in English grammar, we call it as a mood. So let me eat. Aham khadani. Let me eat. It has nothing to do with time. We are not saying let me eat now, let me eat tomorrow, let me eat yesterday. It's nothing like that. Let me eat. That's all. Please give me permission to eat. Or move away. I'm hungry. Let me eat. Something like that. So it has nothing to do with time.
Mohdaya, in English, Mohdaya, I think it is called as imperative voice in English. Lot lakara.
Dhanyawad. Yeah, my English grammar is very poor. So imperative voice. Okay. So it does not indicate. It has no sambandha to time. It has nothing to do with time. It just indicates agnya or prarthana. Bhavan pathatu. You read. That's all. I'm not saying when you have to read. I am saying read.
Astu ma'am. Dhanyawad.
Spashtam va? Astu. Astu. Antimam vishayam pathamah. There are two things called ataha and yataha in Sanskrit. No, so we learned about lakaras, so forget about lakaras. This has nothing to do with lakaras. This is a simple concept that indicates therefore and because of. Mama arogyam samyak nasti ataha gruha karyam na krutavan. My health is not good. Therefore, I could not do the homework, or I did not do the homework. So, ataha. So, when you have two different statements and you want to show one statement as a reason for the second statement, we use ataha, just like we use therefore. Mama internet samyak nasti adya ataha aham chalachitram na chalayami. My internet is not good today. That's why I'm not broadcasting my video. I'm only speaking through audio. So, mama internet samyak nasti ataha chalachitram na asti. Vidyut nasti ataha deepaha na jwalati. There is no electricity. Therefore, the light is not on. Tasya mulyam adhikam asti ataha tat vastram mastu. So this whatever that object is, it's very expensive. Therefore, I don't want that.
When you said this vidyut nasti, after that there is this this danda, like danda. Would it be put or it shouldn't be there?
So I only put there to make it more explicitly clear. We don't need this. The whole thing can be one sentence only. I only split it up as two sentences just to make it very obvious to you that the first part is the cause and the second part is the effect. That's the reason I made it into two separate sentences. But in normal life, you would make it as a one complete sentence.
Thank you.
Chaitra Mahoday, भवती एकवारं अतः उपयुज्य वाक्यं निर्मायति अद्यापि करोतु कृपया किमपि वाक्यं
I'm thinking, Mahodaya.
I am not hungry, therefore I don't want the water.
Aham bubuksha nasti. Ataha nasmi. Ataha bhojanam mastu.
उत्तमम् अहं बुभुक्षा न अस्मि अतः
भोजनं मास्तु.
So I am not hungry, therefore I do not want food. मीरा महोदय धन्यवादाः. मीरा महोदय एकं वाक्यं रचयतु.
अहं विपणीं न गच्छामि अतः वृष्टिम् आगच्छति. वृष्टिं
उल्टा.
वृष्टिम् आगच्छति अतः अहं विपणीं न गच्छामि.
We know you are great, but we didn't realize you are God.
क्षम्यतां महोदय.
चिन्ता मास्तु. वृष्टिं न वृष्टिः.
अद्य वृष्टिः अस्ति.
Today it is raining. Therefore, I did not go to the shop. अतः अहं विपणीं न गतवती. Anybody else want to try one sentence using ataha?
Aham karomi
Mahodaya. Ramesh Mahodaya and then Bhagya Mahodaya.
Aduna corona asti ataha bhihi na gachati.
Ataha kim abhavat?
Bhihi na gachati.
It is corona time, therefore don't go outside. Is that what you want to say?
Astu Mahodaya.
Uttamam. You use the lot lakara form. Uttamam. Bhagya Mahodaya.
वर्षः अस्ति अतः भ्रमणार्थं न कृतवती.
न किं न what?
भ्रमणार्थं न कृतवान् कृतवती, right?
भ्रमणार्थं if you use न गतवती.
Na gatavati. I'm sorry, na gatavati. Yeah.
Or kritavati maybe, no? I couldn't do brahmanam.
I thought kritavati.
So, cause, effect, you is the first one is the reason for the second statement or the second part of the statement. You combine both using ataha. Now, let us
one question. That last sentence, tasya मूल्यम अधिकम अतः तत्र वस्त्रम मास्तु. Why is it two?
Mastu just means no need for it.
It is not following this lot lakara, right?
It is lot lakara.
Then I don't want, right? I don't want.
Yeah,
so why is it two?
Mahyam mastu. You're talking about, okay, I understand what you're saying. So you're saying it should be asani. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
So mastu here just means it is not required. Okay. So I think I translated it incorrectly in English. Therefore, that cloth is not required. That's how it should be.
Okay. Okay.
Uttama.
Okay, Mohan.
Uttama. So ataha is that. The opposite is yataha. Not opposite. The other way of saying the same sentence is yataha. So in the first case, we said the cause and the effect, and we combined using ataha or therefore. Yataha is used where you explain the effect first and then you talk about the cause and then you combine it using because. I did not do the homework because my health is not good. Grahakaryam na krutavan yataha mama arogyam samyak nasti. I did not do the homework because yataha is because my health is not good. Deepaha na jwalati yataha vidyut nasti. The light does not go on because there is no electricity. Likewise, tatvastram mastu yataha tasya mulyam adhikam. I don't know why this came. I will remove it. It shouldn't be there. This ataha should not be there. That cloth is expensive. Sorry, I don't want that cloth because it is expensive. Or that cloth is not required because it is expensive. Clear?
Yep.
Prashna Santiva. One is cause and effect. Other is effect and cause.
So the sentence, Mahodaya, this would have been right for yataha, right? What I said.
What you said is would have been correct for yataha.
Adyaha vipanim na gacchati yataha vrishti bhavati.
Vrishtihi bhavati.
Okay, dhanyawada.
Prashnaha santi va? No chet samapayamaha. If you have more questions, I'll stay back for a few minutes. You can ask me questions. Sandeep Mahodaya, Mangala Shlokam Karotu. Krupaya, Sarve mute Madhya Bhavantu.
Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.
Dhanyavadah Mahodaya. Dhanyavadah sarve. Sarvesham dhanyavadah.
Dhanyavadah Mahodaya.